وسلم لقي حذيفة فأراد أن يصافحه فتنحى حذيفة فقال إني كنت جنبا فقال إن المسلم إذا صافح أخاه تحاتت خطاياهما كما يتحات ورق الشجر. رواه البزار من رواية مصعب بن ثابت. Sayyidina Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu narrated that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam met with Hudayfa radiyallahu anhu. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam intended to shake hands with him, but Hudayfa radiyallahu anhu stepped back and he said, I am in the state of janaba. Upon that, the Prophet ﷺ said, indeed, when a Muslim shakes hands with his brother, both of their sins fall off, just like the leaves fall off a tree. Musafaha requires two people shaking hands with each other. That's what the literal meaning of musafaha is. It requires two people to shake hands. If you put both of your hands together, that's not called musafaha. So the Prophet ﷺ promoted musafaha a lot, and he performed musafaha a lot. And he's someone, subhanallah, when he would shake hands with someone, he would never be the first one to pull his hands away. It would always be the other person. And that's not because the Prophet ﷺ had more free time than other people. This was part of his teachings. This was part of the etiquettes that he taught to us. It shows more respect and more honor to the other person. The other person feels special that this person is holding my hand longer than he would hold other people's hand. That makes him feel special. And making someone feel special is also an act of righteousness in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves it when you do something for your brother to make him happy. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he met with Hudayfa radiyallahu anhu, he intended to shake hands with him. But Hudayfa radiyallahu anhu, he stepped back and he did not shake hands with the Prophet ﷺ, but immediately he explained his reason why he did not want to shake hands with the Prophet ﷺ at that particular moment. He said, I am in the state of janaba, meaning I am in the state of major impurity, and I need to take shower first and then I can shake hands with you. The Prophet ﷺ corrected Hudayfa radiyallahu anhu. A Muslim is never najas from inside. Your najasa could be on the outside, and that too, if it's visible, then of course it's najasa zahira. Otherwise, it's najasa hukmiya, which means it does not prevent you from doing other things like making remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, making dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and speaking good of Islam or other things. It does not prevent you from doing those things. But in the state of janaba, some additional things get attached to the list of prohibited things. Like you cannot pray when you are in the state of janaba. You cannot make tawaf when you are in the state of janaba. You cannot touch Quran. You cannot recite Quran when you are in the state of janaba. You cannot be in the masjid or enter the masjid when you are in the state of janaba. Those are some additional restrictions. But shaking hands is not one of them. So Hudayfa radiyallahu anhu perhaps thought, if I'm in the state of janaba, I should not shake hands with the most pure person on the face of this earth, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam corrected him, and he said, when a Muslim shakes hands with his brother, both of their sins fall off, their minor sins, just like the leaves fall off a tree. That's how noble this deed is in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.